we don't get a ticket.
Oh, good.
It's nice and light. Here we go.
Love ya.
Love you too.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
I found it. I found it. No way. No way. Yes. 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 Woo! Day one on the Mississippi River Source to Sea. I am in the Boundary Waters right now. I just left Lake Itasca and I paddled for about an hour. And I gotta say, I lost my GoPro climbing through some brush like an hour ago. Found out quite a bit later, fought upstream, and I was hoping to stay dry today, but I got plenty wet sifting around in murky water trying to find it where I thought I might have lost it, and I found it. Things are off on the right track, so feeling really good. It's almost noon, and gonna try to do at least 10 miles today. And yeah, I am very happy. I am really looking forward to this trip, and yeah, let's start paddling. Day one on Source to Sea, Mississippi. I just getting done for the day. It's about 8 o'clock and watching a pretty sunset over here. Really satisfied with my progress today. I didn't know how today would go, being that the first part coming out of the headwaters is notoriously shallow and full of downfall and brush, and it went really smooth. Water seems as high as it's going to be, being that it's April right now, and yeah, a lot of twisty-turny going down the river today, and man, I'm feeling good to be out here, and yeah, very satisfied with the progress, and settling in the routine. Yeah. All right. Day two of the Source to Sea on the Mississippi. It's a little past 8:30. I'm about a mile down the river from where I got going this morning. There was some unexpected rain last night, so I had to get up for a while at night and batten down the hatches, and but got everything packed up this morning. Had some coffee and breakfast, and feeling good. We'll see how far I can make it today. River's pretty twisty-turny in these sections, and the 17-foot kayak is pretty unwieldy, but keep plucking along and it'll open up here eventually. So doing good, having fun. Day two, it's a little after 11, and just stopped for a little snack and a pee, and just been zigzagging through all these marshes all morning. Stopped under a bridge here, and yeah, about 10 miles in. It's been sprinkling off and on, but nothing too heavy, and yeah, having fun. Day three, going Source to Sea on the Mississippi. I am just went through the town of Bemidji, and now I am on Lake Bemidji. Stopped and had some coffee and a sandwich while waiting for my phone to charge. It's around 11 o'clock right now, and the lake was about half opened up, but now I'm going through some ice here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to paddle all the way, but look at this. It's pretty cool, literally. Probably gonna end up walking at least half a mile here down the riverside to get to the dam, connecting me into Cass Lake. So, having fun. Day 3, it's about 1:30, and I just reached the northernmost part of the Mississippi River. So it should be all downhill from here, right? Yeah. Yeah, a couple miles out of Bemidji now, and going through Stump Lake here, hoping to get a look at Cass Lake this evening, and see how much ice is on there and what's passable. And so, yeah, just chugging along here. Doing good. Damn. All right, so I just got to Wolf Lake, which is just south of Cass Lake, and came out of the Mississippi, and it's maybe like half a mile from that river across the lake to the connecting part of the Mississippi. And this section is frozen. I tried paddling into it, and it's not gonna work, so I'm gonna try to maybe paddle around the ice or go the other way. We'll see. So I've gotten to Allen's Bay, just west of Cass Lake, and paddled in here before reaching some more ice, and a lot more ice. So I am going to try to walk the boat across the ice and avoid the soft spots, and see how far I can make it. Day 4 on the Source to Sea on the Mississippi. I am doing absolutely one of the scariest things I've ever done, trying to cross the ice on Cass Lake on April 24th. Yeah, it's really sinky. It's definitely melting, and you just got to be real cautious with every step. For some bits of it, I can pull the boat behind me, and for some bits, I'm sitting on top of the boat, scooting, and I got about 2 miles to go to get back to the mouth of the river, and it's really variable, but you can kind of see the soft spots. Like, I'd fall through right there, I'd sink through right there. The white stuff is pretty good, but yeah, just taking each step really carefully, and it's really slow progress, but it's faster than walking around the lake, so I'll just keep going. This is so fun. Rock. Rock. Looks like they burnt that bridge. Day 4, it's about 4 o'clock, and I was just making some good progress coming into Lake Winnebagosh, Lake Winnie, and probably did about 5 miles down the shoreline here from the Mississippi, because it's just open enough on the side, on this west side here, between the ice and the shore to paddle some distance. And now I am probably about half a mile from the town of Benna, just around this point here. But the ice finally caught up to me, so gonna fight through it and get to town and portage around the rest of the lake. Yeah. Day 5 of going source to sea on the Mississippi River. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening, and I just got done doing about 35 miles today, leaving Lake Winnebagosh, and now I am about 15 miles west of Grand Rapids. So yeah, it's been a good day. Just going through kind of grasslands, wooded grasslands areas, and yeah, just doing miles. Sun's out. It was a little windy today, but not too bad. Very thankful to be past the lakes now and past all the ice. And yeah, excited to turn the corner in Grand Rapids and start heading south. So doing good out here. Day 6. It's about 6:30 in the evening and I am in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. I just had a good resupply with my parents. They came and brought me some more food here and had a good lunch. And just before I was about to take off, we heard one of my tires from my dolly hissing and went to go try to fix the flat and it wasn't patching. So went over to L&M Fleet and ended up getting me a new dolly with some plastic tires that are flat resistant. So solved that problem, and yeah, happy to have some more snacks in here. I just passed the Blandin paper mill here in Grand Rapids, and back on the river here, and got about 5 miles left to do before I get to the campsite. So yeah, day 7. It's about 6 o'clock. And I've just done about 30 miles today, cruising down the river, pretty much looking like this most of the way. Pretty woody, kind of windy today, and just checking out this campsite here. It's supposed to rain tonight and all day tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna paddle into the town of Jacobson here and yeah, go from there. Try to find a shelter so I don't have to pack up a wet tent in the morning, and yeah, getting ready for tomorrow now, so feeling good. Day 8. It's a little after 8 in the morning and I am just about to get on the water for the day. It's about to start raining really hard here, and been hearing lots of thunder and seeing lightning all morning, so gonna be looking out for that throughout the day. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Day 9. It's about 6 o'clock, and done about 35 miles today, going along some wooded river in pretty remote areas, and now I'm about 3 miles from Aitken. So yeah, it's been coming along today. It's been sunny, although it's been quite cold, and the sunburn on my hands has started to prevail, so I'm excited to go find some sunscreen in town, and yeah, happy with the progress and enjoying the beauty. Day 10. It's about 1 in the afternoon, and I left Aitken this morning about 17 miles in, and just stopping to have me a little lunch. Yeah, more wooded river, and hoping to make it just to north of Brainerd tonight. A sweet lady named Vicky, who's one of the river angels, offered to let me stay on her property this evening, so gonna make it to there and yeah, get some good rest and keep moving on from there. So enjoying the beautiful day in the meantime. Day 11. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have done about 20 miles today. Just went through Brainerd and stopped into Burritos, California, which is the best burritos in Brainerd for sure. Got myself a big burrito there, feeling good, and yeah, just heading down the river. It's been raining a little bit here and there. Nothing too heavy. We might get a little bit more later. That should pass over, but yeah, I got the Crow Wing State Park behind me here, and then a bit more downriver, and we'll see where I make it tonight. Day 12. I am in Little Falls, Minnesota, north of St. Cloud area, and it's a little after noon, and I just did a portage around the Little Falls Dam in town here, and yeah, heading down the river from here. Did about 15 miles this morning, and then we'll see what I can do this evening. It's kind of cold and windy today, but I was thinking this is probably going to be one of the last days that'll be this chilly as I begin to head further south, as well as the temperature's starting to rise. So yeah, feeling good about that. Got the kayak. Just had some eggs and bacon at a cafe here. Feeling good. Gonna start paddling. Day 12. It's about 3 o'clock, and I was just preparing to do a big portage over this dam here. This is the largest drop in elevation on the Mississippi River, and it has a pretty twisty turny path with lots of ups and downs along the way. So just as I was preparing to shoulder my kayak, wonderful guy named Rob pulled up with his truck and gave me a ride around the 600-yard portage. So he had heard about me through the Facebook page, which super cool community there. So yeah, he made my day, and yeah, happy to be here, doing well. Well, y'all, for those who know, I have once again lost my only spork, and I am once again eating dinner with my trusty tent steak. Here I am at Danger Dam. Day 13. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I just did about 42 miles today. Feeling good. It's been a beautiful day. Pretty still wind, blue skies, and the water is flowing stronger as I get further south. I made it through St. Cloud this afternoon. That went well. Got me a burrito at Chipotle, and yeah, now I'm camped just north of Monticello, and yeah, getting geared up to go through the cities tomorrow. That'll be interesting. Went around a few dams today that had some longer portages, and there's going to be quite a few more tomorrow. So yeah, found a good spot for the night, and I'm thankful. Day 14. It's almost 4 o'clock, and I am about halfway through going through the Twin Cities. Been chugging along steady today, and it's been a stark contrast to the previous days. Being that it's a Sunday, there's so many people out and about, so many boats on the water, and for most of the morning I was going through a whole bunch of houses on either side of the river, and yeah, it's a stark contrast, but it's fun. Hopefully gonna make it to south of the city somewhere this evening, and try to find a place where I can set up for the night, not on somebody's yard. So yeah, we'll see, but in the meantime I'm gonna keep doing some miles. Day 15. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I just did about 3 miles to get to this lock here and dam that is closed. I've been trying for the past half an hour how to figure out this puzzle, because I'm kind of in in between two cliffs on either side of the river. So figure the only way that I can get out of here and get around this lock is I need to carry my boat up on the side of this bridge here, which is about 50 feet up. So I'm gonna take my stuff up there first, and then I'm gonna take the boat up there, and it's pretty steep, but we'll see how it goes. Day 16, it's about noon, and I have paddled a little over 10 miles this morning, and I am currently in my first lock. It's actually lock number 2 in Hastings, Minnesota, and I just, their phones were down. I tried calling them, but the guy said their phones were down, so I paddled up, and they had a little pull cord that tooted a little horn, and they came out and we're very friendly, and now they open it up, shut the doors behind me, and I'm slowly descending here. So pretty cool to feel like a big old barge in my little kayak here. Yeah, this is super cool. Day 17, it's about 6 o'clock, and I've just been going across Lake Pepin all day today. Yeah, it's definitely calmed down a lot, because most of the day I've been fighting straight into headwinds. Seems like no matter which direction you're pointing, but yeah, it's been big open water today. Real pretty out here. Done about 25 miles, and I'm almost to the town of Pepin. And yeah, just been cruising along today. Day 18. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I am going through my second lock of the day, lock number 5. I just waited here for maybe about a half an hour for a couple of barges to go through. Had a really great conversation with one of the barge operators, and now they just shut the doors behind me here, and getting lowered down and about 10 miles out from the town of Winona. So yeah, sun's still shining, flow's picking up a little bit as I get downriver, and yeah, this is pretty cool. Day 18, I'm going through lock number 5A, the third lock of the day. I don't think it'll ever get old. Day 19, I'm in a lock again. This is lock number 7. I've gone through every one of the locks besides number 1 and number 3. It's really cool how easy it is to pass through here. I thought I was gonna have to portage around every one of them, but they just got a little pull cord at the front of everyone, like a doorbell that sounds a horn, and they open up the doors and let you through. I am just about to La Crosse, the town here in Wisconsin, and yeah, feeling like I'm kind of just going lock to lock down the river here, which is pretty fun. It's feels like an honor getting to pass through these locks after seeing millions of pounds of barges pass through just before me. Yeah, just getting some lockage. Day 19, it's about 6:30, and I just made it to the town of La Crosse, Wisconsin, and I am wearing my La Crosse mud boots. I've been wearing these for almost 3 weeks now, and they do the trick. They're holding up real good. They make good boots here in La Crosse, so that's got to be worth something, right? Yeah, hoping to do maybe 5 more miles to find a good spot for the night, and yeah, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Day 20, it's a little afternoon, and I've done about 15 miles south of La Crosse, Wisconsin, going across this really windy lake here, and I've kind of been racing this barge all the way to the lock here, but I decided I'm gonna let it win, and probably gonna have to wait about an hour for it to go through before I can get a chance to go through. Rather wait for that than carry it around. So yeah, just gonna watch them do their thing. Yeah. Day 21, 3 weeks in. It's about 4:30, and I've done 26 miles today to make it to the town of Prairie du Chien. Prairie du Chien. Chien? Yeah. And yeah, I'm south of Minnesota now, in Iowa here. Well, this is in Wisconsin, across the river. And yeah, just stopping in to find some food. Day 22, it's around noon, and I just made it to the town of Gutenberg, Iowa here. Just went through Lock-in Dam number 10, and walking in through town looking for snacks, and came across a Quick Star. Has anyone heard of a Quick Star? It looks exactly like a Quick Trip, but it's a Quick Star. Yeah. So, just getting some snacks. Day 22, it's about 3:30, And yeah, just stopping for a little break here. I do this every once in a while. I'll just pull off and stop paddling for like a half an hour or so, especially at like 3:30 during the peak heat of the day. Yeah, just pulling off to the side, just taking a little paddle break. Day 23, walk number 11. Day 23, it's about 1 o'clock, and I had planned to just come into this town of, well, at first I thought the name was Dubuque, and then I settled on Dubuque, and then I was informed that it's Dubuque. So I'm in Dubuque, and I had planned to come here just for some breakfast, but ended up pulling into this marina. And I am right next to the National Mississippi River Museum, and figured that's probably a must stop there along the way here. So just got done checking out the museum. Pretty cool here in Dubuque, Iowa, and it's warming up, but there's some clouds in the sky today, so hopefully they cover up the sun a little bit. All right, gonna get back on the water. Day 24, it's about 3:30, and I've done a little over 20 miles to get to the town of Savannah here. My compass on the front of my kayak fell off, didn't fall into the water thankfully, and so I'm here in Savannah walking to the Ace Hardware to get some super glue to put that back on. As I was coming up on the dock, dude told me I couldn't park there, but I could there, and went in the other spot and told him what I was doing. He said he's got a shower for me, so pretty stoked about that. So gonna go to a hardware store and get a shower and keep moving. Day 25. It's about 10:30 in the morning, and I am in Clinton, Iowa. I just walked into town after doing some miles this morning. Went and got me some breakfast and a couple of electrolyte drinks for this afternoon because it's supposed to be around 90 and sunny, but it's also going to be 20 to 25 mile an hour winds out of the southeast, which is the direction I'm headed. So getting prepared for that. And yeah, I'm just in the marina right now, and hopefully I'm able to do some mileage. 5 mile an hour winds out of the wrong direction in the wrong area can be a trouble, so we'll see how these winds do, but I'll make it as far as I can. It's about 30 miles to Davenport, and hoping I can do that. Otherwise I'll adjust accordingly, but yeah, still having fun. Day 26. It's like 10:30, and I'm just outside of Davenport, Iowa, and it is just as windy as it was yesterday. About an average of 20 mile an hour winds coming out of the direction I'm going. So yeah, just gonna take it nice and easy today again, right into the wind. Yeah, I'm gonna keep paddling. Day 27, and the third day of saying to myself, well, it wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the wind. I've had about a 20-mile-an-hour headwind most of the day today. Definitely not as bad as the past 2 days. But yeah, it seems like the wind is either blowing south or west, depending on which direction I'm headed. So it makes for a little slower progress, but the sun's shining, it's not raining, and yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Day 28, it's about 11 o'clock. I just had a pretty cool experience. This barge here, they came up from New Orleans about 3 weeks ago, and a little over a week ago I saw them as I was going through a log and had a great conversation with some of the operators, and said maybe we'll see you downstream. And here we are. I just kept pace with them for maybe about 3 miles going alongside, and then got a good wave before letting them take the lead. So yeah, kind people, cool experience. It's a fair day so far. No clouds in the sky. Thankful to be past the crazy headwinds of the past few days, and now it's just back to paddling. Day 28, it's 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm going through lock number 18. Yeah. Day 29, it's 7:30 in the morning. Got up pretty early this morning to not have to pack up the tent in the rain, and I just paddled in to Burlington, Iowa, and I am going down this old brick road called Snake Alley. Who would have thought? Burlington, Iowa. It's a really cool place. Yeah, so I'm just walking to a coffee shop for breakfast this morning, and then we'll see what the rain is doing, and we'll go from there. All right. Day 29, or night 29. It's almost 9 o'clock, and I just a couple hours ago, pulled into the Fort Madison Marina here, and just got me a pizza for dinner. And yeah, it's supposed to be a storm tonight. So I got the tent buckled down tight in the woods over here, and hope I don't blow away. Day 30, I am in Lock 19, and yeah, it's way different from any of the other ones that I've been through so far. Well, it's like twice as long, and the gate down on the far end there, instead of opening up like doors, it drops down, it submerges under the water, and you pass over it, which I thought was crazy. And now I am descending at the far end, and instead of having a rope to hold on to, this is like an industrial bobber that floats on the water and is going down with the water level with me. So yeah, new experience out here on Lock 19. Pretty cool. I am almost to Well, I'm in Kewuk, Iowa, and I am almost into the town of Warsaw, which I think is on the Illinois side. But that'll mark the end of Iowa and the beginning of Missouri. So going down river. Day 31, going source to sea on the Mississippi River. I just went through Lock 21 and been paddling all day. I think I'm at like 35 miles for the day. And I just passed the town of Quincy, Illinois. Yeah, I am, as of today, I've surpassed the 1,000 mile mark. So that just means I have about 1,300 left. So just keep paddling. Doing good out here. It's pretty remote for this next stretch, I think. So it's gonna find a sandbar to set up on for the night and go from there. Day 32. It's 6 in the evening. I've done about 35 miles today, and I just reached Louisiana, the town in Missouri. And yeah, been a good day with tailwinds. Sunny now. It's looking like it was gonna rain about an hour ago, but it didn't. And yeah, good tailwinds. Went through a couple locks. Doing good. Day 33. These fish are crazy. I'm out in the woods kind of here, and I just let out a really big scream because I just got absolutely thwacked by a huge fish that jumped up onto my boat. I'm soaking wet, and it just nailed me, and it flopped around on the back of the kayak and then went back into the water. Yeah, these fish are crazy. I've seen a lot jumping out of the water, but this is the first time I've been like attacked by one. So yeah, so I just figured I should take a little video about that. Yeah, just keep paddling. Day 33, it's 7 in the evening. I've done about 40 miles today, and I am just waiting here at lock number 25 for a barge to finish going through before I'll ask them if I can go through. Yeah, lock 25, and there's 27 total, so 2 more after this. But yeah, keep getting further down river. Day 34, it's 10:30 in the morning, and I was just paddling along the shore here, and I came across these, I thought they were caves, but they're just big caverns. But there's like 6 of them in this big cliffside here, and thought I'd stop to check them out. Pretty neat. Day 34, it's about 9:30 and I just went through the last lock of the trip, the Melvin Price lock here, lock number 26. There is a lock number 27, but I'll be going through St. Louis tomorrow, and there's a section called the Chain of Rocks along the river, and they have a canal that goes around it because the barges can't go through that, so they go through the canal. About a 9-mile canal, and it has a lock at the end of it. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to go over the Chain of Rocks and around the canal to avoid the busiest lock of the river. So yeah, that's what's coming up. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet lock. This one was pretty big. But yeah, getting done for the night here, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Day 35, look where I am. Yeah! Wow. So I was able to get out. There's a pretty accessible beach right on the shore here, St. Louis. And I'm just walking around admiring this thing and all the people that are here to see it. It's an exciting sight to see for me right now. Day 36. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening, and I've done about 51 miles today. It's pretty crazy how much the flow picks up south of St. Louis after you pass all the locks. So been cruising along through the day. Just started kind of pitter-pattering for the first time so far today. It's been pleasantly cloudy most of the day, but sitting under a bridge right now as the rain comes on. I think I'm gonna eat a little bit here and then see how many more miles I can get on tonight. Feels good to have good flow and progress. So yeah, I'm in the town of Chester right now as the train is about to come by here. Yeah, doing good. Day 37. I'm about 47 miles in for the day. It's nearing 5 o'clock, and I just got to Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I'm about 50 miles north of the Ohio River, and yeah, gonna stop in here for some lunch, dinner, and charge my phone a bit and go from there. It's been a good cloudy day, and yeah, doing good. Day 38, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, and I've done a bit over 40 miles today, and I just got to where the Ohio River flows into the Mississippi. That's the Mississippi. That's the Ohio River over there, and then they flow together that way. So pretty cool. Day 39. It's about 5 in the evening, and I've done about 50 miles today. It's another day of straight paddling out here, down past the Ohio River now. So river's a bit wider than it had been, but pretty good flow. It's been good weather the past 3 days, just nice and cloudy, not too hot, getting humid as I go south. But yeah, I'm in the town of New Madrid. I think it's on the Missouri side here now, and gonna walk into town, charge up the phone a bit, get some more Gatorades, find some food, and keep going. So, yep. Day 40. It's like 5:30, done a bit over 40 miles today, and yeah, it's been pretty sunny, kind of windy, but the flow is really good. I'm not paddling right now, and I'm still moving at like 5 miles an hour. And speaking of 40, here's a barge pushing 40 barges. I think that's the biggest I've seen so far. North of St. Louis, there isn't any that push more than 15. And this one's pushing 40 of them. Yep. Doing good. Day 41. It's almost 7 o'clock in the evening, and just been paddling all day. Done about 50 miles, had some moderate headwinds in the afternoon. Other than that, just been steady paddling, no towns. I'm now about maybe 60 miles north of Nashville, so trying to put on some distance tonight to see if I can make it into town tomorrow. So yeah, just enjoying the scenery and just keep paddling. Day 42, it's like 6 o'clock, and I just got to Memphis. And I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but Memphis has the 10th largest pyramid in the world, and it is a Bass Pro Shops. So I am on my way to the Bass Pro Shops pyramid here in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm pretty stoked, having fun. Day 43. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've done getting near 30 miles. Yeah, I left Memphis this morning, and just stopping for a little lunch, watching barge fight its way upstream. River's flowing pretty good. Sun's out. Wind's calm. Yeah. Good day for a paddle. Day 44. It's about 5 o'clock. Done about 40 miles so far today, and it's relatively calmer than it's been most of the day. It's been pretty moderate headwinds most of the day, and but good flow, and yeah, just paddling. I stopped into the town of Helena, Arkansas this morning. Cool little town. Went into the Dollar General there, got some Gatorades and some beef jerky, and yeah, just gonna keep paddling to the end here. I'm about 650 miles from the Gulf, so gonna bang it out. Day 45. It's about 8 o'clock at night, and I've done 66 miles so far today. It's been another steady day of cruising. Winds weren't too strong, and temp wasn't too hot, and flow's pretty good. So yeah, just been pretty wide open river all day. Yeah, doing good. Day 46. It's about 1. I did 10 miles this morning to make it into the town of Greenville. Did a little resupply in there, and now it is very hot and just as humid with no wind. But the river's still flowing good. So, and the clouds are coming out, and yeah, just gonna do what I can today. Day 47. It's about 1 o'clock. Just been paddling all day. It's about as hot as it was yesterday. A little bit more wind. Clouds are coming out, but a lot of barge traffic coming down the river today. And I wanted to show you all this one here. This is 7 by 8, which means that towboat is pushing 56 barges. So that's the biggest one I've seen so far. I've seen a 42, a lot of 36s. Average is usually like 15 or 18. That's 56. 7 by 8 is 56. That's incredible. That is a lot of weight to be pushing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yep. Well, I'm gonna just keep paddling. Day 47. It's a bit after 8 o'clock now. And geez, this little Minnesota boy can't take the heat. It's like still 90 and it's almost night, but I'm doing good though. I just was hanging out in the Ameristar Casino here. Just got a little dinner and sat in the AC and charged my phone for a while, and yeah, done a little over 50 miles today, and walking back to the kayak. Got my Gatorades now, and gonna try to find a camping spot. So got about 400 miles left, and then I'm at the Gulf. So just gotta keep going. Day 48. It's about 8 in the evening, and I just did 70 miles for the day, and I am in Vidalia, the town of Vidalia in Louisiana. I'm getting real sunburnt. I'm just looking at it in the screen here. And yeah, gonna go get some Gatorades. Today was really hot, about as hot as yesterday, but a bit windier, so that helped knock it down a bit. Don't know where I'm gonna camp tonight, but cross that bridge when I get to it. And yeah, gonna go get some food. Day 49. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening, and been kind of low energy today, trying to put in these miles. I'm at about 44 so far today. Maybe I can get to 50 here, but I just got to the entrance to the Atchafalaya. I think it's Atchafalaya River. So that's the entrance to that, and that would be the natural outflow of the Mississippi River if it wasn't for human intervention to keep the river flowing down what is the Mississippi through Baton Rouge and New Orleans. And so a lot of folks that take the river will go down that way, and it's about 100 miles to the Gulf there. Or you can go down this way, and it's about 300 miles. So I'm going that way. And yeah, close to 300 miles left. Just gonna bang it out. Day 50. It's about 8:30 in the evening. And I just did 72 miles today. Longest day so far. I was pushing to get to Baton Rouge, and here I am. I'm just north of Baton Rouge. Got 234 miles left, and an absolute mecca of industry on the north side of Baton Rouge here. Yeah, just more paddling today. A bit cooler than yesterday, very thankful for that. Light breeze, good flow, and yeah, we're doing good. Day 51. It's 10 o'clock at night. I did 63 miles today, and at about 5 o'clock it started raining and didn't stop. Just kept going. It's let off now, but it started getting dark around like 8, right? And it was still coming down heavy. I didn't really want to set up the tent in the rain, and around 8:30 I happened to glance into the woods and found a random little shelter here. So I was able to set up my tent in a dry spot, and yeah, it was a really hot morning and really rainy evening, but man, thank God that I found this little shelter tonight. And yeah, I'm all set up. Gonna get some good sleep and keep on pushing. So day 51 in the books. Day 52. It's 8:30, and I did 46 miles today. Not my usual 50, but there is a ton of barge traffic down here and a lot of industry. Where I'm sitting right now, I'm looking across at what would be like an oil refinery or something like that. Big open flames and a bunch of smoke stacks, and that's what it's been for most of the river today. And then there's sea ships as well, so gotta look out for those, and barges and tugboats and towboats and all sorts of boats just running around all the time. So yeah, a lot of going fast and then stopping and waiting for other to go by. So doing what I can, and yeah, I'm ended a little early today, but gonna hopefully start a little earlier tomorrow. Going through New Orleans tomorrow. Got 130 miles left, so gonna bang it out. Day 53, going source to sea on the Mississippi. I am in New Orleans, Louisiana, and it's pretty crazy. Skyscrapers, ships, barges, steamboats, strong current, ferries. It's really dynamic down here. It's been quite the strategy game, dodging all the boats today. Very busy, but it's fun. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a ship over there that's a steamship that's playing music, and it's just going through the whole area here. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going into the city. No good place to land, but maybe I'll check it out on my way back here. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Got a barge coming up on me here, so I gotta move. Doing good. Day 54, going source to sea on the Mississippi River. I'm at the sea. This is the spot where the river ends and the ocean begins. Right here. Thank you so much to everyone that's supported me along this whole journey, and God bless America.
Yes.
Now. There he is!